Check, check. Can you hear me now? Let's see. I see some movements in my levels. Okay. Check, check. Can you hear me now? All right. I think I can hear me. I see some movements in my levels. All right, so we're all good. So what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another One Piece Manga Chapter live stream, live reaction. One Piece Manga Chapter 1134, our library. So before we get into this, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Also hit that notification bell, get notified for more content that I put out. And so, without any further ado, let's just get into it, yeah. Apologies for the delays. Different setup right now. All right, we got a double page color spread. We got a Super Frankie. This is in great timing because, unfortunately, the voice actor for Frankie, I believe his name is Kazuto. Oh, God, I don't want to get it wrong. Let me look it up real quick. Frankie voice actor. Japanese. Kazuki Yao. There we go. I almost said it wrong. Kazuki Yao had to retire. Your boy health was like not doing great. And Frankie's voices, Bon Clay, all those voices, they're really, really hard to deal with. So I feel like Oda might be doing this to get a boy love because he did design Frankie apparently. I don't know how true it is, but designed Frankie specifically just for this dude because he was like, nah, his voice is so cool. When he heard him in the anime for Bon Clay and Django, he was like, nah, I got to give him a super dope like character that I want him to voice in the anime. So it was Frankie. So this is dope. We got a giant Frankie. We got Usopp with the pew pew water gun, Sanji with the pew pew water gun, Luffy with the double pew pew water gun, Nami holding onto his leg with the mini pew pew water gun, Chopper doing nothing, just being kawaii, I guess. Zoro got the bazooka. He looked like he having fun. Robin Chuan with the bangs. Oda implementing the bangs early. We always love to see our queen in black, our goth queen herself. And we got your boy Brook with the pew pew. And Jinbei just chilling. So this is dope, bro. I think this is a really dope spread right here. All right. So let's move on to the chapter. Old Man Saul, long ago, one of my young'un was greatly indebted to you. You have my gratitude. Please allow me to introduce myself. Who the fuck? Who is Luffy, bro? Chill, Sean. Chill. Don't do me like that, broski. Don't do me like that. It's hard out here, bro. It's hard out here. I just realized the chat's not showing. So let me see what all I can do here. Get it to show up. There we go. It's supposed to be a little bit transparent, but I got the chat to show up for now for here. Yeah, my bad, though. My bad life, bro. I had to do some finagling with the wires. Luffy really is on one right now. Really on one right now. What are you doing? And where'd you learn this? That was like some Jinbei shit. This is Luffy. Didn't even let bro say his thing, Daddy Shishishi. I know you. Luffy, you're quite famous. The nigga Luffy trying to be polite. So you finally found them, huh, Robin? Oh, he's so happy for her. Yes. Just as you said, Saul, I finally found them. My precious friends that will protect even someone like me. Robin Chuan. Look at them. We'll protect you forever, Frankie, Sanji, Nami, Chopper, Usopp. They just crying. Jinbei, I'm gonna need my boy to show some emotion. Give me something. Give me something, Jinbei. Because I don't like it. I need you to chat a little bit more. Let me fix this real quick. Transform. There we go. Can't be playing. Doom, 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 doom. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to like make sure these panels are not shown too much. Blended mood. Nope, that's not what I want to do. All right. I think this is how I want it to be. Bet. Okay. Just as you said so, I finally found them. The precious friends that will protect even someone like me. Everybody crying. Brooke crying too. Saul looked just happy for her. Yo, is this from TCB? Nah, it's actually not from TCB. My boy sent me the link. Sean, I think Sean in the chat should have the link real quick. But I'm on Manga Trend. So I think somebody posted a link there. But of course, that's a given. Your boy Luffy. Well, I must say, Robin's friends, thank you so much for coming all the way here to Elbath. I'm sorry for startling you. I've been practicing this scenario so many times with my assistant, Anjay. I was once a Marine soldier myself, so I know full well the strength of an emperor. Bro. I bet. I only saw OP scan so far. Man of the people. Bro said, I know full well the strength of an emperor. The glaze. Your boy is an emperor now? We just Emperor Luffy now? Nah, they've been saying that. Let me stop playing. Wait. Lilith and Bonnie are here. I sincerely thank you for protecting Robin. Please continue to do so from here on out. She. Leave it to us. Okay. But we got Lilith and Robin in the shot. Lilith and Bonnie in the shot. Wait a minute. Hey, Saul. It's me. Sorry, I don't recognize you. Why are you flying? It's me, Vegapunk. Huh? Is this it? I've brought it. That's right. Sorry for the bother. Please let me. Wait, Liv can just fly? Oh, she using the boots to make her fly, bro. I'm like, wait a minute, she just floating? Nah, they got Vegapunk body in there? What's this? What is this? That's right. Sorry for the bother. Please let me. As per Vegapunk's orders, this thing we carried out from Egghead. I wonder what's inside it. This here is me. Vegapunk's clone? It's a complete replica model with different specs from us satellites. It's the me who came here 20 years ago. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oda, what do you mean by this? I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I like this. Do I like this? No, not really, but whatever. I'll let Oda cook. Because bro should be dead. Bro Saul is confused. The government will be suspicious if Stella is not around the lab for months, right? Now, however, I managed to carry it out by putting it in a cultured solution, but I don't have the apparatus to bring it out safely. I plan to live here and build a new laboratory. Well, that's it. Lilith is not joining the crew. Let it go. I have now just gonna let that go. Take your L's when you see them. Unless the main body Vegapunk is staying and Lilith is going. Cope? Is that Cope? Does Stella live there? Or does Lilith and Stella live there now? Lilith on the crew theories might be put to rest, sadly. Yeah, it's fine. Lilith, so if I wait, can you make my daddy well again too? Of course, Bonnie. Bonnie staying on Elbaf too. Oh, Oda, you cooking niggas. Yay. If you're really Vegapunk, this would have been a delightful reunion in 20 years, but I can't wrap my head around this. Why'd you turn into a woman? Don't worry about that. I'll explain to you, bit by bit. Doctor, are you done? Can we go play? Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. Go ahead. Thanks for cooperating. In truth, this spring, who the hell are these random kids? In truth, this spring is also a playground for the children. So I asked them to be quiet for the sake of Dr. Saul's acting play. You staged it to the extent, but you still got busted fast. Sorry for the late introduction. I'm Ange. I serve as the doctor's assistant. This giant's design is ridiculous. Young Apply, damn hurry, JoJo's is just better. Chill, Young Apply, chill. Don't do that. I'm a One Piece lover. Don't do that. Danny's so hot right now. His Vivi theory's still alive. Saving my dinner until you read JoJo's. Yeah, I'm coming through right after. Nah, bro. Sean, don't do that right now. We not going into the Vivi hive. Angie, librarian of the library of the Owl, Saul's assistant. Sorry for talking down to you from a high point of view. You can find the best library in school in Elbaf here. Yo, this person's design is wicked. If it's okay with you, I will guide you. Whoa! Looks like an exciting place. They already scampered, so we'll be able to witness the gifted education of the warriors of Elbaf. Luffy and Usopp is on it right now. That over there is the School of the Walrus, where the kids attend. It was opened 20 years ago by Dr. Saul at the request of the former king. What? Looks exciting. So in other words, it's the training ground for the warriors, right? Woohoo! Yo, these kids are huge compared to Luffy and Usopp. The fact that Usopp is fake keeping up, though, big ass place, bro. So the School of the Walrus. Well, later then, Ange, Gerd, please guide them to whichever place you like. I want to show the library to Robin. Okay, Robin, what you about to learn? Let's go, Chopper. I prefer to go to the library. I wonder if the books there are massive. Me too. It's nostalgic going to school. I'm going to protect you, Nami-san. I'm interested about the giant tree of this island. Of course he is. Of course Frankie is. Jinbei, it's massive. Bro don't got no funny lines. It's a puny human. Let's catch them and make them prisoners of war. Yeah, it's the land of the giants. Should I cut them? No, you idiot. Fucking Zoro. Zoro's about to murk the kids. Nah, Zoro not FTK. FTK. Fucking kids. They're just naughty brats. Zoro's about to cook them. Hey, don't chase the little humans around. Sorry. So weak. Don't call them tiny humans too. No, don't call them puny humans too. Bro, Luffy like, damn, they ain't have no fight in them. Are you really all brats from the warrior village? What? Don't call us brats. Bro got on the same goggles as Zoro, though. Bro got the same Zoro goggles. Hey, don't get too worked up. We really don't mind if you call us puny humans. After all, one day you'll sail to the seas and fight many ruffians, right? We won't fight. It's dangerous. These kids... Usopp about to be like, what's wrong with these kids in this generation? Now he about to try to convince them to be brave warriors. Yo, Oda, you about to put Usopp in actual school for a training arc? Come on, bro. Come on. We about to really put this nigga in real school? In real school? We won't fight. It's dangerous. What? Aren't you all Army Reserves of Elbaf? Don't call us you so rudely. That's not the trend here anymore. What? Nigga got the Gen Z Gen Alpha. He got the Gen Z Gen Alpha. An adult's voice. What do you mean it's not the trend anymore? You better move away from there. That's right. You're all gonna get scolded. That's because you're right above Teacher Ripley's body. What? Oda! Echira Oda! Echira Oda! What are you doing? What is this, sir? Oh my God. Did we just meet top 5? Did we just meet top 5, ladies and gentlemen? This one's got a little more kick to it. That's because you're right above Teacher Ripley's body. Boing. What? Ripley, School of the Warriors, biology teacher. Oda, you are fucking cooking with Elbaf. Oh, Lord. We're on top of a giant? Sorry. It's fine. You're not heavy anyways. You must be shocked, right? It's been 100 years since the warriors of Elbaf ran wild all over the world. Slander. Violence. This basically just looks like a giant Nico Robin or a giant Nami. I'm not going to lie to you. I know Kimmy said it once, but I like right here, you can, like this angle of her looking down at Luffy and Luffy in her joints. If you could have told me that was a picture that was Nico Robin. I'm just saying, without the scar. Slander, violence, plunder, war. We're not on that era anymore. What? You're the Straw Hat Pirates, right? There you are. Luffy and the others. Sorry if my brats here are making a ruckus. The way you talk is bad. Teacher is harsh. I'm a negative example to look up to. The wise ruler, King Harold, once said, "Trade with other nations rather than fight with them," while bumping heads with the elders who values tradition from various villages. Yo, Luffy look mad right now, bro. King Harold, the great king who tried to reform this country, was killed by his own son halfway through achieving his dream. Is Luffy upset because he knows, because a story he heard from Loki? The great king who tried to reform this country was killed by his own son halfway through achieving his dream. However, the country did not allow his son to ascend to the throne. Right now, Elbaf has no king. Okay, history class is over. Everyone, please guide them. Please guide them. These guys around school. Okay. Yes. Captain Coon, you're not in your white form. I was looking forward to it too. Oh, straight up asking questions, Captain Coon. Let me see that white form. Ah, that is my freedom form. My freedom form. According to Elbaf's myths, there's a warrior who have that same form. Oh, I'm fluttering with excitement. We're from the last generation of warriors, you see. I see. I understand the gist of it. Back then, I was hanging on to dear life. Why won't they just tell him the name is Joy Boy? Just tell him. Tell him. She can see whatever form she wants. Ah! She can see whatever form she wants. Ooh, that boy up to something. He is just not just fronting. Woo! Joy boy, that boy up to something. Woo! I see. I understand the gist of it. Back then, I was hanging on to dear life. When I arrived here at Elbaf, I was concerned about the literature that the scholars protected at the cost of their lives. I asked Hajridin and the others to help me return to Ohara once again. I cried when I saw how well these little books had survived. Well then, we're going in, Robin. Please, be careful with that book. What? The shit just got mad big out of nowhere. What happened? Daddy, she. Have a look. Were you surprised? Every book from that time are now gigantified. Every book you bring in here will enlarge. What the fuck? How'd you do that? So who we got with us? We got Robin, Bonnie, Chopper, and Lilith. Daddy, she. Have a look. Were you surprised? Every book from that time are now gigantified. Every book you bring in here will enlarge. This is the mysterious Library of the Owl. It just got mad big. Pause. Oh, you got me. It did just get mad big though. Nah. These are all the literature that Ohara protected 22 years ago. I searched carefully to ensure I didn't miss not even a single book and brought them all. I brought everything home. Whoa. Damn, bro. She about to be hyped. This is the best library in the world. Do you like books? To think that the day when I could show this to you has finally come. Look at Robin crying. My baby girl. Even though I just cheated on Robin like a couple pages ago with Ripley. What's her name? Ripley or Ridley? Ripley, there we go. Which is a very, very nice name. I like it. Like it a lot. The Underworld. Yeah. You must be pretty bored too, right? Am I bothering you? No. This is a good way to keep myself occupied. Because I have all the time in my hands. about that terrifying experience you went through. Are you still traumatized by it? Yes. Even now, when I remember it, I can't stop shaking. Snow transponder snail. Cold-resistant voice recognition type. Who the fuck is this? Who is he talking to? Am I bothering you? No, this is a good way to keep myself occupied because I have all the time on my hands. About that terrifying experience you went through. Are you still traumatized by it? This Denden Mushi, is this Saturn? I'm frustrated too, you know. Even though I never saw you or met you, by a strange twist of fate, you and I have become longtime friends. Who is he talking to? If I had been there in your place, I would have leveled the entire area to ruins and massacred everyone. What? I don't wish it to go that far. That's what being naive is, Mosako. Mosako? Listen, if you let some fool escape once, they'll come back for revenge unless you render them beyond recovery. Who is he talking to? Thank you very much. What? Recently, behind those violent words, I noticed that your kindness is showing through. Hey, this utterly disgusts me. It's very offensive. Don't get too cocky. Kindness, you say. Don't ever mention that again. Please, stop raising your voice. Shut up, Mosako. Cool? Mosaku? When I get free from these chains, you better remember this. Who the fuck is Mosa? Elbath Western Village. Hey, the feast ain't started yet. We keep cutting to mad places. Oda, what is... This chapter feels mad long, bro. Hey, the feast ain't started yet. I'm gonna drink while waiting. You're drinking way too much. The Giants are partying and shit. What is this? Elbath Western Village. What are these ruins? And who are these two shadowy figures? And isn't it the same Black Lightning from... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Intruders appear. Is that fake Shanks? Is that Stab? Oh my God. Are these the Holy Knights? Is it about to go down right now? Weekly Show Jump is taking a holiday break. One Piece return after 2 weeks. That's the end of the chapter. Oda! Oda! Eiichiro Oda. Eiichiro Oda. Who are these niggas? Okay. This was a long chapter, right? This right here was a long chapter. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me change the setting real quick. I got words. Okay. I just need to change the layout real quick. Felix, holy crap, it stabs. Shondon, Kuina, Uta, don't do that. Don't do that. I ain't worried about fake shanks. I want to know about the girl, TBH. TBH. Let's recap the chapter before I give my final thoughts, right? Oda. This was an interesting chapter. It felt all over the place a little bit. I can't lie to you. It felt all over the place a little bit. The cover page, the double page color spread, really, really nice. Shout out to your boy Frankie. Shout out to Kazura Yoi. That's his name, I believe. I probably got it wrong again. But shout out to him. Good health. Hopefully, he gets better and things like that. I know he had to retire, but shout out to a legend. Bon Clay, Django. You did all that. And I definitely think that color spread was just pay homage. The chapter opens up with Luffy. Maybe he learned some shit from Jinbei. Bro hit the whoa. I wanna thank you for taking care of one of my youngin'. First of all, Robin's way older than you. That's not your youngin'. And even the whole crew was like, what's good with bro? Where did he learn that from? Like, what's his deal? So what was also dope is that Luffy was about to introduce himself to Saul, and Robin was like, that's Luffy. That's Luffy. That's my boy. That's my boy. I love this for her. Saul is so happy that she finally found her friends. She finally found Nakama, who are going to protect her forever. They over here like, yeah, we going to protect her to the end. To the end, boy. And he also Saul is like thanking them for like taking the journey to coming into like to Elbaf and things like that. And then we also get introduced to his assistant, Ange, who kind of helps Saul hide the kids that are in this area from, messing up Saul trying to do his little play, his little performance to impress Robin. But a note I want to say right here, people are putting respect on Luffy's name out here. Saul deadass meets Luffy. He's like, yeah, I know who you are. And just so you know, I was once a Marine myself. So, like, I full well know the strength of an emperor. So thank you. Thank you. Calling him an emperor. He said, I used to be in the field. So I already know you're not somebody to be played with. You know what I mean? Then Lilith and Bonnie, who were also there, I thought they were not going to be there. I didn't see that they were going to be sitting on the ship. They just did. Oda just didn't make them part of the moment because it wouldn't be right if they were, honestly, because they're not really part of the crew. But Lilith comes up to Saul. Saul don't know who it is. Lilith is just like, it's me. Bro, he don't know that you Vegapunk, but it seems like Lilith has brought a replica in this box that Jinbei pulls out, and our girl Gerd is helping lift as well, and a older replica of Vegapunk's original Stella body. So it'll look like Stella, I guess? It's basically a clone, but it's what Vegapunk used so that he wouldn't get caught because he was obviously sneaking around. So then he needed to be able to stay on the island and travel around. So it's like they don't really know about it. And I guess maybe Lilith is not going to join the crew. Maybe Bonnie as well, but I might have to just hold that L. It's been forever since Saul met them, but I might have to let it go because Lilith does state, like, my plan is to, make sure I build the solution to get this Vegapunk out. It's going to take me a minute, so I plan on building a laboratory here. That's my plan. I'm going to stay on Elbaf and build a laboratory, which makes sense because it will keep Vegapunk extremely protected by being here on Egghead Island, on Elbaf. And also Saul can basically vouch and let Lilith, aka Vegapunk, stay. And Bonnie, thinking that it's going to help Kuma get better, means that Bonnie probably going to stay too, which I'm kind of disappointed by. I don't think Bonnie should just stay because who knows how long it's going to take Vegapunk to figure it out. And I feel like Bonnie should keep on having adventures. I hope at least Bonnie stays. At least. While Vegapunk tries to make Kuma better. So from here, all the Straw Hats separate. They're going on different journeys. We get the smart guys. We get the crazy guys. And we get the little simpy simp. So we split up into groups. Angie acts like a tour guide for basically Luffy, Usopp, and Zoro, who go off to basically the school, the Walrus School or whatever, which is they thought would be the training grounds of new warriors at Elbaf, but they end up being horribly mistaken. Robin, Chopper, Lilith and Bonnie all end up going to the library with Saul because Saul wants to make sure he shows it to Robin. So they all end up going together, and it seems like Frankie might be going to go see the giant tree because obviously the giant tree Adam, the giant tree Eve. Who knows? Who knows what he's gonna find out? But maybe we can get a 1,000 Sunny upgrade, the million Sunny, the millionth Sunny. You know what I mean? That'd be fire. And Sanji's gonna go with Brooke and Nami, it seems like. So they're just gonna go around looking around. So it is what it is. What's funny is that these little kids, Zoro was on demon time. Zoro deadass said fuck them kids because these random kids are chasing around Luffy and Usopp. Zoro's like, should I cut them? He's like, chill. What are you doing? They just kids. They just brats. These are the future warriors of Elbaf. Don't be like that. And then Luffy's just having fun until I don't know if some little kids come out. They're like, hey, leave those humans alone. They're like, sorry, come on this side. Luffy's like, damn, they're mad weak. Why y'all so frail? Zoro's like, y'all sure that these guys are like warriors? Meanwhile, the dude that has the same mask as Zoro is like, hey, stop calling us brats, man. So Usopp is like, hey, it's cool. Y'all can call us puny humans. Like, I already know one day y'all gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna be big. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna sail the sea. Y'all gonna be great warriors of Elbaf. Them kids is like, nigga, what? Chill, Unc. They hit him with a chill, Unc. We got Twitter fingers now. We don't do that. We yap in the comic section. We don't fight. You crazy? They said, what? They said, what? What do you mean we don't fight no more? What type of Gen Alpha shit is this? Then I know it was like, hey, is that an adult voice that says that's not the trend here anymore? And then out of nowhere they realize, hey, y'all gonna get scolded because y'all on top of Master Ripley's body. Then we get a pan out to see that Luffy is just on some straight cantaloupes. Eiichiro Oda, not only did you cook for the girlies with Loki, you gave us Ripley too? I don't know if I should believe it or not. Should I believe it or not? Ripley is name of Aliens movie heroine. Also could be a Rhea Ripley reference. I think it's for sure a Rhea Ripley reference. Yo. The biology teacher, the school, the Walrus. Oda, you cooked here. The paint, the war paint on the side, the Onigashima skull, the skirt, the fur coat, the braids. The braids? What is it? The braids? Oda. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. We are just on top of a giant. She's like, yeah, times have changed. We don't do that. Slander, violence, plunder, war. We don't do that no more. We chill out though. But ain't you the Straw Hat Pirates? Ripley's asking them. Ain't you Luffy? Right? That's Luffy in them. Ange finally catch up to this ruckus and she's like, she says to Luffy, damn. You know, I wish you, I was hoping I could see that white form of yours. And he was like, yeah, that's my freedom form. Somebody tell this nigga Mugiwara no Luffy that he's Joy Boy. Or that he has something with Joy Boy related. Somebody let him know. Because he keep hearing the name and he be like, oh, Joy Boy. Oh, Joy Boy. Bro, somebody tell him, please. I'm begging you guys. We also find out some lore in which Luffy looks kind of upset. His helmet is down when they find out this lore about King Harold. Apparently tried to stop all that fighting, but with other people, but the fighting within kind of still was a thing, and he was trying to unite all the lands and the villages in Elbaf, which they weren't always. And as soon as he was close to doing so, because he once said trade with other nations rather than fight with them, as soon as he was about to fully unify Elbaf, Loki killed him. So Luffy seems like he's not believing it too much, or he's not paying too much attention to it, because maybe Loki told him something else, right? And we don't know which one's the truth. But one thing about One Piece and Oda, everything is not always what it seems. And one could believe that Loki is innocent. It could be totally possible. So, please, somebody let Luffy know that his same form of his Gear 5, his freedom form, is the Sun God Nika. Somebody please tell him. So, we then cut to Saul. And we finally pull up to the Owl Library. We then find out that apparently the Owl Library has this really cool ability. So all the books from Ohara are here, confirmed. But the Owl Library also gives the ability for the books. Don't know why the ability is. I don't know if it's science. I don't know if that owl that's overhead has some type of devil fruit. I don't know what's going on. But all of the books that come into the Owl Library turn giant size. Saul even gives Robin a heads up before they walked in. Like, hey, be careful with that book. So that way, Saul has been able to study and learn all the stuff that Ohara was doing. And Robin is so happy about this because not only is Saul alive, but also all the books from Ohara are also fine too, and they were protected from 22 years ago. And she's crying, they happy. So I think this is a beautiful moment for my girly pop. A beautiful moment indeed. We cut again. Oda, this chapter was so thick. Very thick. Very thick. The underworld. Zeweldo. We cut to your boy Loki, and there's a Den Mushi looking really beardy. Somebody calls in. He's like, am I bothering him? And they're basically having back and forth. He's like, hey, I got nothing but time. You're not bothering me. So he's like, about that terrifying experience you went through, are you still traumatized by it? Like, who is he talking to? And the snow transplant on a snail, it's a cold-resistant voice recognition type. Yes, even now when I remember it, I can't stop shaking. What are they talking about? Whoever he's talking to, he said, you and I have become longtime friends by some twist of fate, and I've never even saw or met you. So is this somebody in the Gorosei? Like, who is this? He said, if I had been there in your place, I would have leveled the entire area to ruins and massacred everyone. Is he talking about Egghead Island? Like what is going on? And whoever this voice is says, I don't wish it to go that far. That's what being naive is. Mosako. So who the hell is Mosako? Right? Loki is talking to somebody named Mosako, who also believes that Loki is starting to show his kindness through all the vitriol and all the crazy shit he speaks. And even though it pisses Loki off, like I said, everything is not what it seems with Loki. Something's confusing here. Oda's throwing us off because the guy tells us your kindness is leaking out. Is he trying to be a savage? Did he find out that his father was trying to do something else? What is the deal? And then we cut again to the Elbath Western Village, where people, the feast is starting, everybody's having fun, things are getting lit. We see Dory and Broggy and the whole crew. And then we cut to some ruins. I don't know if these ruins are on Elbath. I don't know where they are, but then these shadowy figures show up from the same summoning circle that the Gorosei appeared from. Right? We get a shroom noise, and we see Stab and/or Shanks or Evil Shanks and some girl. Nani? Is it Luffy's mom? Is it Luffy's mom? I don't know. What is going on here? Because Shanks using summoning circles? No, I don't know. But this being Stab? Oda, you are playing with us. And you gave us the same exact angle, nigga? It could be Thor. He does love his brother enough to call him. Maybe. Mosa Mosa, which is the sound effect of plants growing at a rapid pace, according to OP Wiki. Okay. Mosa cow. Okay. Mos. Oh, like moss, kind of. Okay. It can't be Green Bull, right? Hell no. Hell no. If it's Green Bull, I'm tight. But yo, Oh no, the summoning circle is on Elbaf because it strikes down on this castle right here. Sorry. I was saying I didn't know if it was on Elbaf, but I see it does strike down on the castle where they summon on into Elbaf. So now these people are just in the Elbaf village, and next chapter is gonna go bananas. Oda, who, what, where went high? Wow, wait, wow. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this a peak, like, final couple pages? Yes. The whole chapter overall felt a little chaotic, all over the place. Cooking with Oda. Red Hair's out here. Cooking with Oda. I'm dying. I don't know if I want to give this chapter. Damn, can I give this chapter a 9 out of 10? And nah, I think respectfully how I'm feeling right now because of how chaotic the chapter was, I might have to give it an 8 out of 10. I do need some time to think on it more. Obviously, the official translation will obviously help to make things better to understanding. So, could be subject for debate. Some connection to Usopp with his pop greens. I don't think so. That I think is too far. Oda on his Kingdom Hearts vibe right now with those guys. Simple and clean is the way that you making me feel tonight. It's undeniable. Nah. All right, y'all. So that was chapter 1134 of the One Piece Why. If you enjoyed this chapter, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. The chapter has terrible translation. It's missing speech bubbles, and it cuts off several pages. I'll wait until better translation. 100% Red Hair. You are right. Definitely got to wait for a better translation, but that's just how I'm feeling right now. I'm sure it won't necessarily change every single detail in regards to how I'm feeling about the rating. I'm still sitting around an 8 out of 10. If I have more time to think about it, it could be a 7 out of 10. I try to not let Oda do the thing where his last page to be continued makes me give the chapter a better rating than I want to. But sometimes it's so hard. It's so hard as a One Piece fan to remove that hype and try to be objective of the whole product. Because that last page sometimes, golly. But like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. So, on that note, y'all, enjoy your life.